Justice, equality and fraternity. I want you to understand this. These are wonderful thoughts, but with horrible results on this planet. Because people who talked about this, well, Marx spoke about it, Engels spoke about it, Joseph Stalin spoke about it. But Joseph Stalin killed 3 times more than Adolf Hitler. I'm saying you can carry any number of values, but you will see people will learn to subvert their own values in so many ways depending upon how much pressure is put upon them. So instead of morality, instead of this kind of moral structures, it is better that we fall back on our humanity, which is more reliable and always there. If you want to fall back on humanity, if you'll give me a couple of minutes, okay? See, what is it that is setting us apart? Why is it I must think that there must be fraternity? Because first of all, I think you and me are separate. Now I am trying to build brotherhood, isn't it so? First of all, I think the way you are is whatever. Now I am trying to include you. But how did you come to this? You have come to this simply with little bit of accumulated information in your mind, the data that you carry, which is your thought process. Your entire thought process is coming from limited data. Now this data is the feed for your intellect. Because you understand somewhere, maybe not articulated in your own mind, but you fundamentally understand the nature of your intellect is, it will always make you and others separate, because that is the nature of the intellect. Only because intellect is functioning, you have a discriminatory mind that you can discriminate, that is him, this is me. Otherwise you won't be able to discriminate. The other dimensions of intelligence which is in human being are all unifying in nature. Instead of going into those dimensions of intelligence and functioning, you are using your intellect. If I ask you a simple question, would you like your intellect to be sharp or blunt? You must choose, I'm going to bless you right now. You want it sharp, because intellect is a cutting instrument. So you use a knife to put people together, you will leave it in tatters, believe me. You use a knife to cut things, that's fine. To handle material aspects of life, you use a knife because you want distinction. When you handle people, if you use a knife, maybe with the best intention, you will still cause enormous damage. This is the unfortunate manifestation of the principle of communism. There is no more compassionate expression of humanity than communism, do you understand? You can tell. There is actually, in philosophy, there is no more compassionate expression, because everybody according to their need, not according to their greed, is a fantastic idea. But wherever they tried to implement it, what happened was enormous violence simply because it's an intellectual idea. And intellect can only cut. If you try to sew with a knife, everything becomes tatters. This has happened repeatedly again and again. But there's another dimension of intelligence within you, I will skip. In yoga, we look at human intelligence as 16 parts, I will not go into it. The last part of intelligence is referred to as chitta. What this means is, an intelligence without an iota of memory in it. Why is this important is, see, you are who you are and I am who I am only because of the memory that you contain within you, isn't it? You are separate, I am separate, how? That is one silo of memory, this is another silo of memory. When I say memory, it's not just what you remember and don't remember. There is evolutionary memory, there is genetic memory, there is karmic memory, there's varieties of memory. The very way you sit and stand is because of your memory, yes? The very way the shape of your nose is, the tone of your skin, everything is memory. So what you call as myself is a product of a huge amount of memory. Memory allows you to do many things in the world, but at the same time, memory is also my boundary. This is my friend, this is somebody I do not know. How? Because I remember this one, I don't remember this one. It's memory which decides who is mine and who is not mine, what is mine and what is not mine. So there is an intelligence within you which is beyond memory. Only if you dip into that dimension of intelligence, in your experience, all boundaries have disappeared. In the sense, if you sit here right now in this hall, and even for one moment, even for one single moment, if you experienced all these people, just as the way you experience the 10 fingers of your hand as a part of yourself, after that, do I have to tell you morality, fraternity, equality, this, that? When you see somebody as a part of yourself, when you have known somebody as a part of yourself, there is no need for any principle or any morality. This is what spiritual process means. Spiritual process means you begin to experience something beyond your physical nature. Why this is important is, physical nature can only happen in defined boundaries. Without a defined boundary, there is no physical process, isn't it? This is my body and that is your body. How come? Because this is a boundary. Now this is my mind and that's your mind, because there is a boundary. But there is a dimension of intelligence which has no memory. If you enter that dimension, you will see that there is no memory. Because there is no memory, but still you're alert and alive, because of that, there is no boundaries. This can be explained in so many ways. See, if you do something very intense, if you do like this and just hold it like this, you can… Shall we experiment? Just for 20 seconds, vigorously rub your hands together with your eyes closed. Hold it about 3 inches away from each other. There's something happening between your two hands, or you didn't try that? You don't believe in experimentation? Okay, that's fine.
Definitely tried it.
Did you? Did you see something between your hands? There is a certain energy. Why I'm saying this is, right now your definition of this is me and that is you has come like this. It is… See, how do you know? Can we do another experiment? Are you okay? Your right hand, let's touch your left hand. Is that you? Yes? Yes. Touch the chair on which you're sitting. Is that you? How do you know this? What tells you this is me and this is not me? No. There is sensation here, there's no sensation here, isn't it? Essentially, it is the boundaries of sensation which tells you what is me and what is not me. What spiritual process means is, you get your life energies into such an exuberance that your sensory body expands. If your sensory body expands, everything within the boundaries of your sensation, you experience it as myself. Right now, this water in this tumbler is definitely not you, but if you drink it, it becomes you, isn't it? This many kilograms, how did it come? Something that was outside now is within the boundaries of your sensation. Now if all these people are within the boundaries of your sensation, even for a moment, if you actually experience them as a part of myself, after that, do you need morality?